welcome in to the Literature Cafe Global, Episode 3. We got a lot of great videos for you tonight, and stick around. So get some snacks, get some beverages, find a good spot, and the show's on. Hosted by I myself, Brian Burchette, David Koci, and Mr. Patrick Michael. Nathan Ridley, aka Sweet Laughs, and the song is Fireface.
Hatred was never my voice, composed without my body's choice. Fireface had smoked me away. Many tales of what was said, so tall, so let them grow. They don't know what's in my head, I guess you'll let them know. Laughter was always the same, we roll with it and never blame. The fireface had smoked me away. Singing out what you have said, so tall, so let them grow. They don't know what's in my head, I guess you let them know. And I felt like the snow, you know. I felt like a broken tailbone chest. I felt like the ash all over. The fireface has got to get some rest. Another one's breath, it breathes the same. A sudden death, the fireface had me away. Then she said to me that you were off and you were free. They never show, you'll never see, until it falls on me like the snow. You know, I felt like a broken tailbone chest. Felt like the ash all over. The fireface has got to get some rest.
Lollie Vox, aka Laurie Webb, Killing Me.
You're not so innocent, the way you treat me best. There's a trick up your sleeve, I'm under house arrest. Can't see no one else, which would be fine if I could get what I need. Fine if I could get what I need.
And now Reberhead. This is off the Fawn album, which is being released 7/11/21. The title piece, Fawns. Raven Dunn. Can't see you going anywhere.
one that's falling asleep.
This next piece I worked on with Reverhead. It is called Flowers, and it's for the people. Oh, so many flowers out there. Spread the love.
Leaving us in.
EK4T3, Akate, is a worldwide creative group. And today, I'm speaking to Reberhead from that group. And I'm going to ask him some questions. Describe your creative process for the music and videos.
Well, trying to think. I like to drive around, and I like to walk around town, walk around Nashville, Knoxville, Cookeville, wherever I can, and take different footage, drive out in the middle of nowhere, and take film footage and stuff. And then I use Filmora 10. It's like this. It's an Italian video program. It's really good. I was using Nero. I don't use like the more like Sony Vegas or what is it? I don't know, the Adobe or whatever. Just because it's a lot of money or whatever. So I got this Filmora 10, and it's a very reasonably priced. I would recommend it, and I just try to use the effects to the best of what my mind can think creatively about. So it's a great way to put a visual image to the music that I like to make, and I think a lot of people in the Akate collective feel the same way too. Visual images go very well with psychedelic and electronic music.
How did Akate form? And how has it helped your art form?
Wow, that's a very open-ended question. Let's see. It started in Milan, Italy, and pretty much what happened was a bunch of people were all living together in a building, and they were living in close quarters, I guess, and in an apartment together and stuff, and they were reading all kinds of books about mysticism and esoteric studies and stuff like that, and they got this interesting idea to start the collective, the Akate collective, based off of Hecate, which is an ancient goddess, Greco-Roman goddess of witchcraft and music and art and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
How can an aspiring artist find EK4T3 Akate? Because I think this is a wonderful group that could help music and creativity spread everywhere.
Yeah, it definitely is really helpful in promoting dark, obscure electronic music and art. And pretty much I would look on Facebook, look for EK4T3 and message them. And they'll get back to you. You can message either EK4T3 or EK4T3 USA. Both of them have Facebook pages. Check their YouTube. They both have YouTube channels if you want to message through there. So, or SoundCloud. You can find them both on SoundCloud. They have tons of albums on Bandcamp. Look under Bandcamp EK4T3 or whatever. So, bunch of stuff. It's really awesome. Thank you, Brian.
This is Akate. Online, it will say EK4T3. This is a presentation, music, and art of the collective. Give them all a big hand. This next piece is work that I did with Patrick Michael with our group, The Unknown Sounds, which you can find at The Groove. We have a couple albums there. This is title track off our first album, Unknown Sounds. Come round the pirate dusk. We must get in touch with our inner scene. Singing in our song, sing past the tree, into the stars, so very far away from me. Oh, come round the pyre, oh, come round the pyre. Got to see the idle fire, got to see the idle fire, and the unknown sound. In the unknown sound, we have so much to discuss. E.T.'s done got in touch with you. Can you hear the rings of Saturn calling out to you? And what are you gonna do when the rings of Saturn call out? When the rings of Saturn call out for you. Come round the pirate dusk. We must get in touch with our inner scene. Singing in a song, seen past the trees, into the stars, so very far away from me. Oh, come round the pyre. Got to see the idle fire, into the unknown sounds, into the unknown sounds. Echoes seem very cool, down to the edge of the universal path. Oh, come round the pyre with me. We'll talk of tomorrows to see. Unknown sound, unknown sounds. Can you hear them calling out to you? Can you hear the sounds of Saturn calling out to you? What are you gonna do when the rings of Saturn call out to you? The unknown sounds, the unknown sounds. You hear the sounds of Saturn call out to you. The unknown sound, can't you hear them all around? This is Reaperhead and Gladestar. Accolades for Flies. Bass mix.
Words have new meanings and stories have new endings. I can't remember a beginning or why this is happening. Makes it hard to stay, not cheap enough to leave. So I stay in my home and wish well those who leave, and make nightly toast to all those I still grieve, and make nightly toast to all those I still grieve. The flies who land on the heads of lost lords with empty eyes, that serve us cheap drinks in a house rigged to win. Wait for the late show at the end of the evening, so the night will end. In the morning will begin. And the morning will begin. Language held fast to plant dreams we hold on to, and words have new meanings, and stories have new endings. Can't remember a beginning or why this is happening. Makes it hard to stay, not cheap enough to leave, so I stay in my home. Wish well those who leave, and make nightly toast to all those I grieve, and make nightly toast to all those I still grieve, and make nightly toast to all those I grieve. The flies who land on the heads of lost lords with empty eyes, who serve us cheap drinks in a house rigged to win. Wait for the late show at the end of the evening, so the night will end. In the morning will begin. In the morning will begin. Another year walking on this green world, its leaves they dry as seasons go by, and I will get older. Another page of memories in a book bound with sinew. I guess I'll continue to see what the weather brings. Fires have been through, libraries 2 and 2. Language held fast to plant dreams we hold on to. Words have new meanings and stories have new endings. I can't remember a beginning, why this is happening. Makes it hard to stay, not cheap enough to leave, so I stay in my home and wish well those who leave, and make nightly toast to all those I still grieve, and make nightly toast to all those I still grieve. Give accolades to supplies, who land on the heads of lost lords with empty eyes, who serve us cheap drinks in a house rigged to win, waiting for the late show at the end of the evening, so the night will end in the morning, and the morning will begin.
I want to thank everybody that made this show special tonight. All these videos, everyone that watched and listened and checked them out. This is part 3, and soon we'll work on part 4 when the time comes. Until then, tune in, check it out, subscribe, and enjoy.